Alright, so I'm right here, so we're real close to the mic. So let me get a little close up on this. See that? Before you see why Yo, what's going on, guys? What we got here is the Southern mac and cheese. Alright, so what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and turn our heat on to high. We're going to bring it down to medium-high heat. So we're going to add a tablespoon of oregano. About a tablespoon of garlic. And about a teaspoon of salt and pepper. Because you got all this cheese, you don't want it too salty. So while we got that cooking, we'll be right back after this is done. Alright guys, we're back. So we went ahead and cooked off these noodles for about the 7 to 8 minute mark. So after that, all my juice actually sucked up in the noodles, because that's what you want. That's the good stuff. It got all that flavor in there. So what you want to do now is you want to go ahead and dump all your noodles in the bowl. Get all of that in there. Alright, see that right there? And lay this off to the side. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and add in, see I like the sour cream flavor, so I'm going to go ahead and add in the 8 ounces. But if you don't like a sour cream taste, you can just add in 3/4 cup. 3/4 cup will do the justice, but I like sour cream flavor. So we're gonna go ahead and just add in the sour cream now. Don't judge, this is good stuff. This is what makes the mac and cheese really creamy, really good. I'm trying to help you out, okay? Alright, just listen to me. I'm the chef here, okay? Alright. After that, go ahead and mix it in. Don't over mix this, because you don't want your noodles really gummy, really nasty taste, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead and mix this in lightly. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and add in your butter. Cut up some little cubes, go ahead and add it in. This is gonna give it that real good buttery flavor, alright? This is gonna keep the noodles all moist and not dry out and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna go ahead and keep mixing it in. Make sure not to over mix, please. Thank you. Alright, and go ahead and mix this up. Time to add in a little bit more seasonings. So we got paprika, if it'll come out. Paprika really don't taste like nothing. It really ain't nothing but just color, honestly. So just add in that beautiful red. You see red everything. Red my favorite color. So we're gonna go ahead and add in this red in here for that nice color. Alright. You hear that already? You hear that? It's sounding good already. So let's go ahead and mix that in. Now we're gonna go ahead and add in some of our cheese. Add in a cup at a time of how much cheese you like. So alright, so I usually add provolone, cheddar, mozzarella, parmesan, whatever. Go ahead and just get right with the cheese. Go ahead and mix while you pour it in there. Alright. It's alright if you make a little mess. That's part of the job. Alright. And after this, we're gonna go ahead and go to our custard. 2 cups of milk. And 1.5 cup of heavy cream. Alright, after that we're gonna go ahead and add in our 3 eggs, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and crack open these eggs, and then we're gonna whip it up, whisk it real good. Alright, so we got 3 eggs. Still that beautiful cracked egg. still the best at it. Last one. Alright. After that, go ahead and add in a teaspoon garlic and teaspoon salt and pepper. And whisk it real good. Alright guys, we're back. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and get our dish pan that we're gonna bake in or whatever. And usually I would use a cast iron deep dish bowl for this baking, but I don't currently have one right now. So we're gonna use this kind of deep glass bowl. So what you're gonna do first is you're gonna butter your baking pan, because you want that buttery flavor inside the noodles. And we're gonna layer off these noodles, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so after we got this pan buttered up, we're gonna go ahead and layer off the noodles. So get you a little bit, I say about a little bit at a time. Make sure you just fill up the bottom first. All right. Yeah, try to fill up the bottom first. Bottom layer. Cover up the bottom. Alright. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and add in a little bit of your sauce, your custard, or whatever you want to call it. Add a little bit of that. Alright. And then you want to add in cheese. That way, in every bite, you'll have cheese and it won't be dry, okay? Do that till you get to the top. And for the topping, you want to add your cheddar cheese. That way it'll have that yellow flavor. Well, I'm sorry, that yellow color. And then you want to add some of that good old paprika on top just for color. After that, we're going to throw it in the oven. You see here we got this beautiful, nice shape. You see what I mean by you need a deep dish? See how it's all the way to the edges? If you don't have a deep dish, just make sure you put some at the bottom of it so it won't burn in your oven. That way it'll rise over. But this is a beautiful mac and cheese. We're gonna go ahead and throw this in the oven for about 20 minutes or till you see the top start giving that little crust, that cheese crust that you really want, like that old school way. So we're gonna go ahead and throw this in the oven for about 20-25 minutes on 350 degrees, okay? All right guys, you can see here we got our crispy top on our mac and cheese. Took it out after 25 minutes in the oven. So bring the camera in more. Bring it in on the mac and cheese. Bring it down on the mac and cheese. Can you see it? See how it is? And then you see how it's crispy up top. You hear? And all right, bring it back up to me.
No talking.
All right, so we can go ahead and cut this open, okay? All right. Go ahead and get a little bit in there. See how that looks? Good. So we got right here, we got it right. So let's go ahead and give this a try. It's a little hot.
Ooh, delicioso.
It's too good, man. It's too good. Make sure y'all leave it in the comment section how y'all think this recipe turned out. It's very creamy, very good. That crust is amazing. It tastes like something that your grandma made, all right? It's that old school right here. So we're gonna go ahead and get right. Alright, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to tell everybody this video. Alright, we're out here, alright?